Have you ever felt like you're running on empty, even when you're doing everything right? Like your calendar is full, but your soul feels hollow? You sleep, eat, work, scroll, repeat, but something's still off. You're not alone. There's a myth we've bought into. That energy only comes from more hustle, more action, more goals. But what if the answer is the opposite? What if the energy you're chasing comes from less, not more? Today, we're diving deep into 10 Stoic ways to rebuild your energy without burning yourself out. No fluff, no toxic productivity, just timeless wisdom, proven rituals and tools you can use starting today. And stick around for number 7. It's the one even seasoned Stoics often overlook, and it could change how you experience your entire week. 1. Reclaim your mornings. Win before the world wakes up. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive." But most of us wake up already exhausted, checking our phones before we've even taken a breath. The first hour of your day is the compass for your energy. Don't hand it to chaos. Build a morning ritual that protects your mind. Silence, sunlight, stillness, reflection. Even 10 minutes changes your brain chemistry. Pro tip, use this time for journaling. Ask yourself, what's one thing I want to feel today, not just achieve? This is how Stoics prepared for battle, by mastering the morning, not the battlefield. Second, guard your inputs like a gatekeeper. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." And what fuels that imagination? Your inputs: social media, gossip, bad news, noise. Most people are tired not from doing, but from consuming without awareness. Start treating your attention like your energy budget. What you scroll is what you become. What if you could triple your energy just by changing what you let in? We'll break down a 3-step input detox in a future video. Subscribe so you don't miss it. 3. Practice deliberate stillness. It's not laziness. Stillness is not the absence of motion, it's the presence of clarity. We mistake rest for weakness, when in reality, it's one of the most powerful energy generators. The Stoics knew this. Marcus Aurelius would retreat within himself, not to escape life, but to return to it stronger. Try this. 5 minutes of deep breathing, 10 minutes of no screens. Sit, breathe, listen. That's where you hear your soul speak. That's where energy hides. 4. Declutter your environment. Declutter your mind. The ancient Stoics lived simply. Epictetus had almost nothing but his teachings, and he thrived. Why? Because every object carries weight. Your space equals your reflection. A cluttered room is not just a mess, it's a mirror of your mental noise. Clear it, and you'll literally feel lighter. Next time you clean, ask, what am I holding on to out of guilt or fear, not necessity? Release it. Energy will follow. 5. Use movement as medicine, not as punishment. We've turned exercise into torture, the gym, the grind, the burn. But Stoics used movement to sharpen the mind, not shape the body. Cleanthes, a Stoic philosopher, hauled water at night, not for aesthetics, but for clarity. Use movement to reconnect, not perfect. Dance, walk, stretch, shake. Your nervous system doesn't care how you look in the mirror. It cares whether you're flowing or frozen. 6. Choose nutrients over numbness. Let food be thy medicine. No, that wasn't a Stoic, but they would have agreed. Seneca warned against overindulgence, not out of guilt, but because it weakens your will. When your body is inflamed from junk, your mind is too. Eat with awareness, not obsession. Ask yourself before a meal, Do I want energy or escape? Every bite sends a signal to your brain. Choose wisely, and it'll thank you with clarity, not crashes. 7. Sleep is a sacred duty, not a luxury. If you had one tool to restore your energy, increase dopamine, and balance your emotions, it's sleep. And yet, we treat it like an afterthought. Stoics valued rhythm, order, discipline, and your sleep needs all three. Don't glorify the grind. Respect your bedtime like you would a Stoic's morning routine. Dim the lights, cut the screen. Let your body return to natural order. Sleep is not escape, it's strategy. Curious how Stoics would design a sleep routine in today's digital chaos. We'll explore that in an upcoming deep dive. Tap that bell. 8. Let go of what you can't control. This is the Stoic core, the root, the source of true lasting energy. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not." But most of your fatigue comes from wrestling with things you can't change. Drop the rope. Stop overanalyzing someone else's opinion. Stop fearing what hasn't happened yet. Focus on your response, not the storm. You'll be amazed at how much lighter you feel when you stop trying to carry the impossible. This is emotional minimalism, and it's freedom. 9. Say no. Without apology, boundaries are energy containers. If everything matters, nothing does. If everyone gets access, no one gets the best of you. Seneca said, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." And boundaries often create that adversity. But saying no is the highest form of self-respect and energy conservation. Say no to draining conversations, pointless scrolling over commitments masked as obligations. Your yes means more when it's rare and intentional. 10. Remember the bigger picture. When you lose your why, your energy dies. Stoicism wasn't just about control, it was about living with purpose. Marcus Aurelius, facing war and betrayal, still found strength through reflection. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. This isn't morbid. It's empowering. It reminds you that life is precious. Your energy is not just for tasks. It's for impact, joy, legacy. Wake up not just to check things off. Wake up to make them matter. What if your daily fatigue isn't physical, but philosophical? We'll explore your true why in an upcoming video. Make sure you're subscribed. You don't need another productivity hack. You don't need 17 Chrome tabs open. You don't need to run faster. You need to return to yourself. To live like the Stoics, rooted, calm, clear. That's where true energy begins. These 10 ways aren't just tips. They're tools. They're choices. They're reminders that your energy is sacred and you don't have to hustle to earn it. So, if this resonated with you, like, share, and leave a comment below. Which one of the 10 hit you the hardest today? Let's talk about it. And until next time, stay grounded, stay intentional, stay stoic.